Namaste devotees and Jai Sita Ram. Apologize for that. We had a small little audio glitch there. But I want to welcome you all to our mandir. For those of you who are here virtually, today with us live, or are watching in the future, we want to welcome you.
स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति की स्वाति की धार, सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। ईश सगुण निर्गुण अविनाशी, माता पिता रारुयार। ईश सगुण निर्गुण अविनाशी, माता पिता रारुयार। तोर भाई हम वास्त सदाही, तोर भाई हम वास्त सदाही, तार हमें संसार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति की स्वाति की धार, सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। तीर्थ भाया यहाँ गोथ लगावे, पुण्य यहाँ पर सार। तीर्थ भाया यहाँ गोथ लगावे, पुण्य यहाँ पर सार। संगति संतन नीम चलावे, संगति संतन नीम चलावे, शोभन सब व्यवहार। स्वागत सब जन इस मंदिर हो, भक्ति की स्वाति की धार, सुंदर सुमधुर गान हमारो, रंजन सब नर नार। रंजन सब नर नार, रंजन सब नर नार।
Devotees, at this time, I ask that we all please clasp our hands and close our eyes, that we focus our minds on the feet of Bhagwan as we commence with our puja and our prayers for this morning, as we pray together.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamurchite Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Ishavasyam Miram Sarvam Yatkincha Jagatyam Jagat Tena Taktena Bhunjeta Magrudhakasya Swidhanam Om Sahana Vavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahe Tejasvinavadhitamastu Mavituvishavahe. Hari Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om.
Devotees, may we join together now as we all commence in chanting the most powerful Gayatri.
Om Magakshe Varade Devi Akshare Brahma Vadini Gayatri Jagat Matar Vishwayoni Namostute. May we all join together. Om Bhure Bhuva Swam Tatsavitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhure Bhuva Swam Tatsavitura Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Om Bhure Bhuva Swam Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yonah Prachodayat. Hari Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Hari Om Prem se Bolo Gayatri Mata ki Jai.
As we continue on with our prayers for today, devotees, we offer prayers and salutations to that destroyer of all obstacles, emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical obstacles in our life and in this universe. We offer prayers to the Lord Ganesh.
Om Shri Ganapataye Namaham. Om Gajananam Bhutaghanadhi Sevitam Kapita Jambhu Palachara Bhakshanam Umasutam Shoka Vinashakarakam Namami Viganeshwara Pada Pankajam Namami Viganeshwara Pada Pankajam. Om Vakratunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirviganam Kurme Deva Sarvakarishu Sarvada. Om Raksha Raksha Gadadhaksha Rakshatre Lokya Rakshakar Bhaktanam Bhayam Karta त्राता भवा भवार्णवाद ओम श्रीमन महागणाधिपते नमः प्रेम से बोलो गणेश भगवान की जय.
Devotees, as we continue to see trends and the information from this week, we know that that terrible disease known as COVID-19 is still perpetuating in this world and amongst our communities. So before we move on and continue with other prayers, I ask that we all chant together and sing along to this wonderful Ganesh Bhajan to say, O Ganapati Bhagwan, we ask that you bless us with the removal of these disease-ridden obstacles that are in our way. Bless us with health, bless us with wisdom, and bless us with safety and security as we continue to live our daily lives. As we chant together.
Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva. Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha, Jai Ganesha Deva, Mata Jaki Parvati Pita Mahadeva. लधवन का भोगा लगे संत करे सेवा, लधवन का भोगा लगे संत करे सेवा. जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, माता झाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा. जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, माता झाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा. एकदंत धायवंत चार भुजधारी, एकदंत धायवंत चार भुज भारी. मात के सिंदूर सोहे मुसके सवारी, दुखियों के दुख हरत परमानंद देवा. जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, माता झाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा. अंधन को आंख देते कुरियन को काया, अंधन को आंख देते कुरियन को काया. बंजन की पुत्र देते निर्धन को माया, भव से फरक करो नाथ भजन करो तेरा. जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, माता झाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा. जो तेरा ध्यान करो ज्ञान मिले उसको, जो तेरा ध्यान करो ज्ञान मिले उसको. छोड़ तुझे और भल जाऊं मैं किसको, हे देवा कृपा करो कष्ट हरो मेरा. जय गणेश जय गणेश जय गणेश देवा, माता झाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा. माता झाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा, माता झाकी पार्वती पिता महादेवा. ओम प्रेम से गणेश भगवान की जय.
Devotees, as we continue on, we offer prayers to that universal mother and that destroyer of all evils in our life. We offer prayers to Adi Shakti, Durga.
Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swadha Namostute. Jai Tvam Devi Chamunde, Jai Putaraki Hardani, Jai Sarvagate Devi Kalinatri Namostute. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Vishnu Maiti Shabditam, Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Buddhi Rupen Samsthitam, Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Lakshmi Rupen Samsthitam, Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shakti Rupen Samsthitam, Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shraddha Rupen Samsthitam, Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Shanti Rupen Samsthitam, Namastasye 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 Namo Namaha. Ya Devi Sarvabhuteshu Tushti Rupen Samsthitam, Namastasye 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 namo namaha. Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu dayarupen samsthitam. Namastasye, namastasye, namastasye namo namaha.
Devotees, as we pray, we say, O Durga Mata, thou art the supporter of all, and we, your children, worship you under many forms. O Ma, we see you as Buddhi, Lakshmi, Shakti, Shraddha, Shanti, Tushti, and Dayarupe. And as we pray to you, O Ma, we say, Namastasye, 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 Namo Namaha. As we pray to you, O Ma, we bow to thee again and again. Devotees, we offer prayers to Mother Durga now in the form of the Universal Mother, Matri Rupe.
Ya Devi sarvabhuteshu matri rupena samsthita. Namastasye, namastasye, namastasye namo namaha. Dehi saubhagyam arogyam, dehi me paramam sukham, rupam dehi jayam dehi, yasho dehi dusho jahi, rupam dehi jayam dehi, yasho dehi dusho jahi. Om Prem Samradi Shakti Durga Mata ki jai.
Devotees, we now offer prayers to that sustainer of all righteousness in this universe. We offer prayers to Lord Vishnu.
Om Shantakaram Bhujagashayaram Padmanabham Surisham Vishwadharam Gagana Sadrisham Meghavarnam Shubhangam Om Lakshmi Kantam Kamalanayanam Yogi Bhiradhyana Gamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayaharam Sarvaloke Kanatam Om Sashanka Chakram Sakirita Kundhalam Sapita Vastram Sarasi Ruhekshanam Sahara Vakshastala Shobi Kostu Bhashriyam Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chatura Bhujam Namami Vishnu Shirasa Chatura Bhujam Om Prem Samro Vishnu Bhagwan ki jai.
And finally, devotees, we now offer prayers to that Universal Father, that Universal Guru. We offer prayers to that destroyer of all evils in our life and in this universe. We offer prayers to Lord Shiva.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Karpura Gaurang Karunavataram Samsara Saram Bhujagindraharam Sanhavasantam Hirdayardevinne Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami Bhavam Bhavani Sahitam Namami. Om.
Devotees, we join together now as we chant the name of Lord Shiva, as we say together,
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Hari Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.
as I mentioned before, devotees, there's many folks, there's many people out in the world who are suffering from this very severe disease known as COVID-19. There's also many other people suffering from various illnesses, diseases, injuries, and ailments. I ask that we join together, devotees, as we offer this next prayer to ask for those folks to have a fast, speedy, and full recovery. And we also offer this prayer for those souls that are transitioning from this world to the next. We ask that their passage may be a smooth and tranquil one, as we join together and pray.
Om Trayambakam Yajame Sugandhim Pushti Vardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanat मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनात् मृत्युर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ॐ गणपतये नमः ॐ कार्तिकेये नमः ॐ नन्दीश्वराय नमः ॐ वासुकिये नमः ॐ श्री सांब सदा शिवाय नमः। प्रेम से बोलो शिव शंकर भगवान की जय। Devotees, at this time, I'll now hand the microphone over to our Kirtan group for one bhajan before we commence with our sermon. सवन्हित सुंदरी माधवी चंद्र सरोधारी हे ममाये मुनिघन मंडित मोक्ष प्रदायिनी मंजुल भाषिनी वेदानुते पंकज भासिनी देव पूजित सद्गुण रोशनी शांति युते जय जय मधुसूदन कामिनी जय जय मधुसूदन कमनी अधिलक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्
आदिलक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्
जय भर भारनानि वैष्णवी भार्गवी मंत्र स्वरूपिणी मंत्रमाये सुरगण पूजित सिंग्र फलाप्रदा ज्ञान विकासिनी शास्त्रनुते भव भयहारिणी पाप विमोचिनी साधु जनर्चित पाधायुते जय जय मधुसूदन कमनी जय जय हे मधुसूदन कमनी दरिया लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्
दरिया लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्
जय कमलासिनी सद्गति नायिनी ज्ञान विकासिनी गानमाये अनुदिन मार्चित कुंकुम धूसर भूस्थित वास्तित भाद्यानुते कनकंधार स्तुति भाय भववंदित शंकर धीसिक मन्यपते जय जय मधुसूदन कमनी जय जय मधुसूदन कमनी विजय लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्
विजय लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्
प्राणनाथ सूर स्वरी भारती भार्गवी शोभा विनाशिनी राजनमाये मणिमय भूस्थित कर्म विभूषण शांति समावृत हास्य मुखे नाव विधिधायिनी कलिमरहारिणी कामित फलप्रद हस्तयुते जय जय मधुसूदन कमनी जय जय मधुसूदन कमनी विद्या लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्
विद्या लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्
धिमि धिमि धिन धिमि धिन धिमि धिन धिमि ढूंढु विनाद सपूर्णमाये घुम 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 शंखनिनाद स्वाध्यानुते वेद पुराण इतिहास सुपूजित वाधिक मार्ग प्रार्थ सायुते जय जय मधुसूदन कमनी जय जय मधुसूदन कमनी धन लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम् धन लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम् धन लक्ष्मी सदा पल्यमाम्।
Devotees, before we commence with our sermon for today, I ask that we all please clasp our hands and close our eyes. And for those of us who have a guru, we offer a prayer to our guru. If not, ask that you take Lord Shiva in your mind and worship him as the universal guru as we join together. Om Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Deo Maheshwara Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Prem se Guru Deo ki jai. Devotees, for those of you who had tuned in last week, or for those of you who had watched the service from last week, we had just finished with chapter 3 of the Srimad Bhagvat Gita. We talked about Karma Yoga, the yoga of action. But now we're in chapter 4. In the beginning of chapter 4, we talk about something known as Jnana Yoga. Jnana Yoga. And it's a different kind of yoga. It's a different kind of way of knowledge. It means transcendental knowledge. And that's what chapter 4 discusses. The entirety of chapter 4 is transcendental knowledge. But what does transcendental knowledge means? We can break down those words and try to figure out what it means. But literally, in the very, very beginning of chapter 4, Bhagwan Shri Krishna goes on to currently state what he knows as transcendental knowledge. He states, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Krishna Uvacha Imam Vivasvate Yogam Proktavam Aham Avyayam Vivasvan Manave Praha Manur Ikswakave Brahvit Evam Parampara Praptam Imam Rajarsayo Vidhu Sakalin Eha Matha Yogomastha Param Tapa Sa Evayam Maya Tedhya Yog Prokta Purna Thana Bhaktosi Me Sakha Cheti Rahasyam Hya Etar Uttamam Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Bhagwan Krishna says to Arjuna at the beginning of chapter 4, he says, I instructed the imperishable science of yoga, my knowledge, dictating the way that gods and demigods should live their lives. I dictated this to the sun god, to Suryanarayan Bhagwan, who instructed this information to Manu. Manu then instructed it to Ishvaktu, his son. For those of you who don't know, Manu himself, Manu was the first man in creation. If you read the Srimad Bhagvat Puran and you look at the story of the first incarnation of Bhagwan Vishnu, Manu was the one that he visited in the form of a fish to let him know about the flood that was coming so he could save humanity. It's essentially Hinduism's tale of Noah's Ark. We'll cover that at some other point in time. But he said that he's instructed different people about the ways of knowledge, about the ways of yoga. So he's told Suryanarayan Bhagwan. Suryanarayan Bhagwan told Manu. Manu told his son. But he says, O Arjuna, this yoga was thus received to all the saintly kings afterwards. All the saintly rulers of our lands understood these different kinds of yoga. But due to a prolonged lapse of time, it has almost become lost to this world. Today, I am explaining this to you, supremely confidential knowledge of that same ancient yoga, because you are my devotee and you are my friend as well. So he's saying that he's given us this information before. Bhagwan Shri Krishna has given humanity this information before. But as time has gone on, the way the story has been told or the way the information has been portrayed has been lost throughout the generations. A kind of analogy that I have is that on Friday, Serena and I were at home watching Disney Plus, and there was a new show on Disney Plus called Hamilton. It's a really wonderful Broadway play. If you haven't seen it, I recommend going to see it. 3-hour play that talks about the life of Alexander Hamilton and the life of about a lot of the founding fathers here in the United States. But at the very end of the musical, there's a Broadway number that says, "Who tells your story?" How was your story told? How do people know what you did after you have passed away? And the way your story is told is by those who survive. They made a very big point that his wife, who survived, who was still alive, was the one who told his story. Some of the other great presidents were the ones who told his story. So that's how his legacy survived. But over time, devotees, the way we hear that information changes. When Serena and I were discussing it, in school, in elementary school, you hear about the founding fathers, and you hear about the things they did to establish this nation. But there's so much more to that actual play that talks about Alexander Hamilton that we didn't know, because how we heard that story over time, not only it changed, but was altered for different levels of education and different levels of knowledge. So Bhagwan Sri Krishna is saying again here is, I've given all of this information before, but due to this thing that we call time and how the story has been shared over time, people just don't remember. And what happens when you don't remember good advice? We tend to make mistakes. We all get good advice even in our current lifetime. So you let 2 years go by and then you remember the advice that you got 2 years ago. Or you don't remember how stress-free you were after you finished the exam and then you get stressed again before another exam. So we didn't learn from the past because time has eroded that knowledge. Arjuna is a little skeptic though, because Bhagwan Shri Krishna has just told him that I've told this to the sun god. I've told this to the first men. So Arjuna poses a question in verse 4 of chapter 4. He says, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama,
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Arjuna Uvacha Aparam Bhavato Janma Haram Janma Vihaswata Gatam Etad Vijaniyam Tvam Adu Proktavan Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Arjuna says to Bhagwan Shri Krishna, "Oh Bhagwan Krishna, your birth is recent. You're newly into this form as Bhagwan Krishna, whereas Suryanarayan Bhagwan has been born in ancient times, millennia ago. How am I to understand that you spoke this yoga to him in a previous age? How am I to understand that you did give him this knowledge, that you were around then, and you instructed this to him, considering your current form and our current conversation today?" Bhagwan Shri Krishna calmly looks at Arjuna, does not get angry. Of course, he's questioned, skeptically questioned. He doesn't get angry. Instead, he looks at Arjuna and he says, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, 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 Shri Krishna Bhagwan Uvacha Bahumi Vyatithani Janmani Tavadharjuna Tanyaham Veda Sarvani Natvam Vita Param Dapa Ajo Pisan Avyayatma Bhutanam Ishwaro Pisan Prakritim Swamadhistaya Sambhavamya Atmaya Yadha Yadha Hi Dharmasya Glanirabhavati Bharata Abhyuttanam Adharmasya Dharatmannam Sarjamyaham Paritharanaya Sadhunam Vinasaya Cha Duskritam Dharma Samstapanarthaya Sambhavi Yuga Yuga Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama
Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. He says, "Oh, Arjuna, chastiser of the enemy, you and I have experienced many births. The difference between us, though, is that I remember all of mine, whereas you do not. Although I'm unborn, imperishable, and the controller of all living entities, I appear by my Yogamaya potency in my original transcendental form." He goes on to say in verse 7, which is a very popular verse, Yada yada hi dharmasya glanir bhavati bharata abhyutanam adharmasya tadatmamna sarjanmyaham. He goes on to say that, "O Arjuna, whenever there is a decline of dharma, of righteousness, and an increase of adharma, unrighteousness, at that time I manifest my eternally perfect form in this mundane world to protect my devotees. I annihilate the wicked and reestablish dharma. I appear in every age." He appears in every age. So what Bhagwan Sri Krishna is saying is that I, like you, have a cycle of lives that I live through. But I manifest on this world to perform my prescribed duty, my karma being to bring back dharmic ways and destroy adharmic ways, to restore balance to the world. Just because I'm coming back in these human forms, in these physical forms, does not mean that my knowledge deteriorates. I was created at the beginning of time, and I remember everything that I've taught, done, and helped with since the beginning of time. Such is the power of Bhagwan. We have those folks that we see in today's day and age who say that they can remember their past lives. We say that sometimes those people are more enlightened. They have clarity. They're closer to God. They're more connected to Bhagwan. Because they're more connected to Bhagwan, they can remember these past lives. Could you imagine the power and the knowledge and the wisdom each one of us could have, devotees, if we could remember our past lives? The mistakes we probably wouldn't make, the changes we would go into the future. But alas, devotees, we're human. Our soul, our Atma, is a piece of Bhagwan, but it is not necessarily the full embodiment of Bhagwan. It's just a piece, which is why from time to time, from birth to birth, we don't remember what happened in our past lives. So he's saying, "Oh Arjuna, I was there. I always remember. Just because you're talking to me in my new form now doesn't mean I remember what my form before me did." He's very calm about it. But he goes on to state just a little more. He says, "O Arjuna, specifically, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tattvata taktva dheham punar janma naiti mam eti sorjuna vitarang maya krodha manmaya mam upasrita bahavojnanata pasa kota madbhavam Maghata. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. He says, "O Arjuna, my birth and activities are transcendental. One who knows this truth does not take another birth after giving up the present body. He certainly attains me." So now Bhagwan Shri Krishna is using that word, jnana. Jnana yoga, transcendental knowledge. He says that my activities are transcendental. They go throughout time. It is spread throughout time. And one who fully recognizes this truth, who realizes that truth, will attain me. Bhagwan Shri Krishna is saying that I, as Bhagwan Vishnu,
am all-knowing. I am all-pervading. I have existed since the beginning of time. And once you were able to realize this, you attain me, you're closer to me, because you understand what my karma, what my yoga was throughout time. Freed from attachment, fear, and anger, with their concentration fixed on me, being completely surrendered and purified by austerity in the form of knowledge, many persons have attained prema bhakti for me, loving devotion for me. Now, he goes on to say in 9 and 10, verses 9 and 10, two things very important. If you recognize that Bhagwan Shri Krishna is Bhagwan Vishnu, and that his life is transcendental, you will achieve him. However, it's not as easy as just remembering that. It's remembering that while also being freed from attachment, from fear, and anger, with concentration fixed on me. A great example for me is that I can walk around my house and be perfectly fine. But I stop paying attention and I stub my toe. I hit my toe really, really hard on the chair or on the desk. What happens to my mind? It falls into chaos because I'm in pain. What comes out of my mouth? Sometimes things that aren't dharmic, things that aren't righteous, all because I stubbed my toe. And then when I sit down to go meditate, or if I try to concentrate and my toe is still paining, what am I thinking of that entire time? How much my toe hurts. I haven't freed myself from attachment, from fear, from anger. If I have a big presentation at work tomorrow, I don't have a big presentation at work tomorrow, but if I did, and let's say I'm presenting to the board of directors, of course, I'm not anywhere near the level of a board of director. I'm presenting to them. So my heart is pounding out of my chest. Because my fear to me is dictating, what if I mess this up? What if I say something wrong? What if they fire me? What if they don't like me? That's not going to be the case. But my fear is preventing me from having a clear mind, from having that knowledge. It's preventing me from going to sleep. It's preventing me from performing at my highest quality, at my highest tier. I've seen it plenty of times before. In Georgia Tech, when we were in our senior year of college, we all have to do a final project. And that project is you meet with an advisor who works outside of Georgia Tech, and they have, for biomedical engineering, they have a device that they want you to build. And so you have that device. You have to build a device. You have to get all the math around it correct. You have to get the schematics around it down properly. You have to get the marketing and the marketability, essentially, of the device proper. And then you've got to present that at the end of the year, not only to your professors, but to a bunch of other folks from corporate entities who may want to give you a job. We call it the Design Expo, or the Capstone Expo. And so all the teams are lined up in the hallway, and you get multiple people coming down the hallway to ask you questions. I can't tell you the fear that was in my heart the first time I had to present. One of my group mates actually forgot their part of the presentation. They didn't remember the math behind the force it took to pull your hip bone out from your gluteal tissue and reduce it or relocate it back into your socket. He forgot the math behind that. Luckily, two of us, because we all worked on the project together, were able to cover for him. But that was the first time. So his fear from presenting held him back from giving his fullest and best presentation. But then we had to present again, because multiple people come up. 2, 3, 4, 5 people come up at a time, and it's multiple groups. The next time we presented, he was able to say his stuff. He didn't do it perfectly, but he said it. The next time he presented, third time's the charm, right? He nailed it. We all nailed it. It was a perfect presentation. And by the time the professors came around, the ones who were going to give us a grade, we did perfectly. But what happened there, devotees? What happened in that scenario? We were able to practice. We were able to run it through a few other people. We were able to overcome our fears and realize that we're doing a great job. We've done a great job. We have a great product. We know what we're talking about. So once we let go of that fear, we attained our knowledge. We got a 96, not 100, but I'll take a 96 as a passing grade for my final project ever at Georgia Tech. So that's what Bhagwan Shri Krishna is saying here. Over time, transcendentally, we're filled with fear, anger. We're filled with attachment. We don't necessarily learn from that, but as we learn from that, it's easier for us to obtain knowledge. It's easier for us to have a clear mind. It's easier for us to do the things we need to do when we don't have these three emotions boiling in our hearts. To attain moksha, devotees, to attain salvation, to attain one with Bhagwan Vishnu, Bhagwan Shiva, with Bhagwan in general. Not only do we have to remember that they're transcendental through time, they're all-knowing and all-pervading, we also have to make sure that as we worship them, we do so without attachment, without fear, and without anger. And that is very difficult. I can't tell you the number of times I would wake up in the middle of the night and be like, oh man, that thing I did 6 years ago, why did I do that? That was 6 years ago. I can't change that now. But I'm still attached to that emotion. I'm still attached to that thought. I can even tell you, when I was in, I believe it was 4th grade, I studied really hard for a history test. I sat down with my mom and my dad, and they went through the sheet. And it was a sheet that we had to memorize. It had the name of the explorer, the year they explored, and the area that they explored. I remember this, 3 columns. And the test was, 2 of the columns would be blank. 1 of the columns would have information. You'd have to fill in the rest. I studied with my parents. I did perfect studying. I got to the tests, and I panicked, and I failed. That was the one test. I don't know if you remember that. I remember this. And mom and dad, sometimes brown parents, it can be brown parents, like, oh, you got a B? Why'd you get a B? No, they saw that I got a bad grade. And they'd studied with me the night before, so they asked me, what happened? You knew this stuff so well. And I said, I don't know. I just panicked. I got there and I forgot. They didn't get mad at me. I learned from that lesson. I was distraught. I didn't want to fail. But I'm still holding on to that memory. I'm still so attached to that memory. So when it comes to the end of my life, I'm hoping that I can let that attachment go so I can achieve salvation. I hope before I pass away, I don't think, oh man, I forgot, I failed that test in the 4th grade. We let it go because you can always do better tomorrow. Today may be bad, but tomorrow will be better. The day after can be better than that, but it's up to you to make it that way. To finish up this sermon, devotees, Bhagwan Shri Krishna goes on to state one thing. He talks about how he can serve you. Wouldn't it be nice to have the power of Bhagwan on your side? To have Bhagwan help serve you in your times of needs? He goes on to tell Arjuna specifically, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Ye yathamam paradbhadyante dham sthataiva bhajamyaham mama vartmanu vardante manusya partha sarvasa. Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama, Shri Krishna Sharanam Mama. To end the sermon for today, devotees, Bhagwan Shri Krishna states that he can serve you as well. The Almighty can serve you. Do you want to know the key to how the Almighty can serve you? Bhagwan Shri Krishna specifically states that if you tune in next Sunday, or probably 2 Sundays from now, you'll find out the answer in verses 12 through 20 of the Srimad Bhagvat Gita. Prem Krishna Chandra Bhagwan ki Jai. Devotees, I'll now hand the microphone over to our Kirtan group for one other bhajan before we commence with our closing prayers.
Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari,
Jai Radha Madhava, Jai Kunja Bihari,
Jai Gopi Janavallabha, Jai Girivaradhari,
Jai Gopi Janvallabha, Jai Girivaradhari,
Jai Radha Madhava, जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
मुरली मनोहर करुणा सागर
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 जय गोवर्धन धारी जय गिरवर धारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवर धारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरवर धारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोधनंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यशोदानंदन ब्रज जन रंजन
यमुना तीर बनचारी जय गिरिवर धारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभ जय गिरिवर धारी
जय गोपी जन वल्लभा जय गिरवर धारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Devotees, at this time I ask that we all please clasp our hands, we close our eyes, we focus our minds on the feet of Bhagwan as we chant and offer these closing prayers.
Om Sarvesham Swasti Bhavatu, Sarvesham Shanti Bhavatu, Sarvesham Purunam Bhavatu, Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu. Om Sarve Sukhino Bhavantu, Sarve Santu Niramaya, Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu, Ma Kaschita Dukha Bhag Bhavet. Om Mantrahinam Kriyahinam, Bhaktahinam Janardanam, Yatya Pujitam Maya Deva, Paripurnam Tadastu Me. Papoham Papo Karamaham, Papo Atma Papo Sambhava, Trahimam Bhundari Kaksham, Sarva Papo Haro Hari. Om Tvameva Mathascha Pita Tvameva, Tvameva Bandhuscha Sakha Tvameva, Tvameva Vidya Dravinam Tvameva, Tvameva Sarvam Mama Deva Deva. Om Asatoma Sadgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Mritam Yamaya. Hari Om Shanti, 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 Hari Om. Om Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Deo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Dhya Shantir, Antharikshagvam Shantir, Prithvi Shantir, Apa Shantir, Aushadhaya Shantir, Vanaspati Shantir, Vishwadeva Shantir, Brahma Shantir, Sarvegvam Shantir, Shantireva Shanti Sama, शांति रेधि हरि ओम शांति 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 हरि ओम तत्सत प्रेम से बोल गणेश भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो आदि शक्ति दुर्गा माता की जय प्रेम से बोलो विष्णु भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो शिव शंकर भगवान की जय प्रेम से बोलो शिव शक्ति मंदिर की जय प्रेम से बोलो सनातन धर्म की जय. Devotees, with this, we have come to the end of our virtual Sunday morning service for today being July 5th. I hope that you all have a safe, wonderful, happy, and healthy week. Just as a note, and I know this is going to be the third time that I've mentioned this, but we still are in a pandemic. The numbers are going up exponentially. Hospitals, frontline health workers, first responders are very, very overwhelmed. We talk about karma. We talk about appropriate action. Karma and appropriate action means that we understand, we use our knowledge without fear, anger, and attachment to understand what's going on in the world. So I plead, I ask, and I urge you, devotees, to stay safe. Remember to be socially distant. Go out only when you need essentials. And when you do go out, make sure you have hand sanitizer on the ready. Make sure you're wearing a mask, not only to protect you, but if you're an asymptomatic carrier, to protect others as well. I hope you all have a safe, happy, healthy, and wonderful week. And devotees, with that, we'll hand the microphone over to our Kirtan group for one more bhajan before our president makes his final announcements. Jai Sita Ram.
Hare Jai Jai Narayana Narayana Hare Hare Swami Narayana Narayana Hare Hare Tere Leela sabse nyari nyari Hare Hare Tere Mahima Swami Narayana
Sita Ram devotees, and happy America 4th of July to all of you. I trust that you all are having a great weekend. Um, just an update from last week. Last week I reported to you that the state of Georgia had a total COVID-19 positive case of 74,985. As of the end of this week, the state of Georgia is reporting positive COVID-19 cases of 93,319. That's an average around 2,700 cases a day for the last 7 days. Just a few weeks ago, Georgia was reporting a few hundred cases a day, and now they're reporting nearly 3,000 cases per day in the last 4 or 5 days. So instead of the virus retreating due to the hot weather, as most experts were hoping, the virus has taken a turn for the worse on the population. And so you're seeing the news. And as such, our governor, Brian Kemp, have extended the state of emergency through August 11th. So which means that we are not going to have in-person satsang at least through August 11th. With that said, next week, July the 12th, we will not have virtual satsang. You could select one of your favorite Sunday morning satsang that is on YouTube and we play for your convenience. We will resume on Sunday morning at 10 a.m., July the 19th. So again, on Sunday, July the 12th, we will not be bringing you a live session of our weekly satsang. So tune back in on July 19th. Now I have a number of announcements to make. First and foremost, I want to extend a deepest congratulations to a very good friend of our community, a staunch supporter of our mandir, and a personal friend of mine, by Chris Kumar. As I mentioned, he celebrated his birthday just a few days ago. But more importantly, he decided to take that fateful leap and decided to walk into the shadow of retirement. So by Chris, I want you to know now there is no excuse that you could come up with why you should not keep up with Bahinzani and those early morning and late afternoon walk around the lake. So make sure you get those exercises in, you keep up with her, and once in a while, let her win the race with you. So again, congratulations. We wish you all the best into retirement. Also want to give special shout out to some of our members who have been calling, who are giving us feedback that they're enjoying this virtual satsang, but more importantly, they very much so miss the in-person puja on Sunday morning and the relationship and social gathering with their community. Uncle Balram, Auntie Janet, want to say hi to you all. Uncle Balkaran, by Chris and Bahinzani, Bahin Drew, Auntie Gloria, Auntie Davis, Uncle Jagnaroy, and I hope you all are doing well. And thank you all for checking in and let us know the status of your well-being and also your word of encouragement. We miss you all very much, and hopefully we'll see you all very soon back in our social gathering here at the Mandir and to worship and for prayers. Also, I would like to extend congratulations to a very dear person of this Mandir and our community, by Shane. First of all, I want to thank you for all the help you have provided to us over this last many weeks. And I know you're journeying to Mississippi this weekend with your parents to get settled in so you can start conditioning training for your football team. So we wish you all the best. We want to know that we will miss you. We will miss Sarah and your presence here at the Mandir. So congratulations and be safe, travel safe, be safe on the road. By Shane, by Chris, by him, Jenny. Wow, you all make sure you get back home safely with the kids. So we'll see you all very, very soon. Also, celebrating birthday this week are some very, very special people. I want to know that you all are very special to us. Jennifer Sokraj, who celebrated her birthday on the 2nd. Of course, our very own Bahinzani Kumar, who celebrated her birthday. I hope by Chris, you didn't let retirement get to your head and you took good care of her and you bake a very, very huge cake in celebration of Bahinzani's birthday. Jonathan De Freitas, who celebrated his birthday. And of course, our own Captain America, who celebrated his birthday actually on July 4th. And that is Uncle Balaram. Uncle Balaram, wishing you all the very, very best. And today we have Uncle Balkaran celebrating his birthday. Uncle Balkaran, happy birthday to you. And then Rudy celebrated his birthday 2 days ago. And I just want to give a shout out to some very, very special people in my life and who I've watched growing up over the years. My nephew, who celebrated his birthday a few days ago, Suren, wishing you all the best. May you enjoy happiness and prosperity for many, many more years to come. And then there are two very, very special people in our lives. 2 years ago, this time, my family and I were in New York, and we put on our dancing shoes, and we had a fantastic time in not only being a part of the marriage ceremony, but also being a great part in the celebration of the union of two very, very special people in our lives. And so to my nephew Kavindra and a member who joined our family, Christina, we welcome you into the family. We want to wish both of you a second anniversary, and we want to be with you for many, many, many more years to enjoy your company and a growing family, hopefully, in the near future as you celebrate your second anniversary. Also want to wish some very special people in our lives celebrating their anniversary. Mohan and Pinder, we want to wish both of you happy anniversary. And Mohan and Pinder is the in-laws of our son Avi and our daughter, and the parents of our daughter-in-law, Serena. Our community were very keenly aware of this time last year. And there were also a special celebration that was going on. Our youngest, he was nervous, he was stressed out, but he was also joyful as he was taking the leap. And although I wisely counseled him as to what to do in life, I think he's making all the right move and the right decision. He selected the perfect lady in his life. And a year ago today, both of them decided to hold hands and tie the knot. And so I want to wish our daughter-in-law, Serena, and of course, our youngest son, and your Pandit, Avi. Tomorrow they will be celebrating their first wedding anniversary. Again, we want to wish them all the happiness in life, and we want to enjoy their growing family for many, many, many years. So, Serena, Avi, happy anniversary tomorrow. And Serena, we're so, so happy that you're part of our life and you are part of our family. So, welcome into our life. And and with that said, devotees, again, next Sunday we will not have virtual satsang. So tune in again on Sunday, July the 19th at 10 a.m. With that said, Jai Sita Ram. You all enjoy and have a rest of a great day. And as Pandit have mentioned, please exercise caution out there and be safe. If you venture out, take the appropriate precaution, wear the appropriate PPE as you venture out into the community. Thank you all very much. Have a great day.